Okay. Good morning, stars, and welcome to WLLC News. I'm Mrs. King.
And I'm Mr. Kraft.
We hope everyone had a great first week of school. We're so glad you're back. We know there were some hiccups this week. Sometimes the internet was down, sometimes your laptop didn't work, sometimes you might need extra help and there wasn't someone around, and sometimes you just might have been plain just tired. That's okay. Don't stress about that. We don't expect you to be perfect. Come to class, do your best, and ask for help when you can.
In other news, the school has been very lonely without you. Students, if you are wondering if you have been missed, you have.
Next week, we have school on Monday. All students have class at 9 o'clock, but you do not have a full day like you do Tuesday through Friday. You may have a small lesson after your 9 o'clock class meeting. How will you know? Your teacher will tell you. Now we have a very important message about today from Mr. Kraft.
Stars, today is September 11th, and that is a special day in American history. It's a very serious day, and it actually marks a very tragic event that happened in our country. If you don't already know what happened in the United States on September 11th, 2001, here's what happened. On that day, there were 3 terrorist attacks that were successful on the United States. 2 attacks were planes on purpose crashing into the World Trade Center buildings in New York City and destroying them. There was another attack, a terrorist taking over a plane and crashing it into the Pentagon building right outside Washington, D.C., not far from here. And there was even another plane that was taken over by terrorists on September 11th that was trying to crash into the Pentagon, but the passengers on the plane bravely rose up and fought off the terrorists. But the plane still crashed and they died. Terrible things happened. Many Americans perished that day, and we always want to remember it for the tragedy, but also we want to take this time to honor all of the heroes who showed up after these terrorist attacks and helped the community out, especially first responders like police officers and firefighters and ambulance and emergency workers who showed up in Washington, D.C., New York City, everywhere where there was damage and death to help people out and help us put ourselves back together again. So today, when we do the moment of silence at the end of these morning announcements, please think about September 11th and what it means to be a hero.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now please recite the Coats Pledge. As Coats Stars, we will remember to be respectful of others, responsible for ourselves and our surroundings, and ready to shine at all times.
That's it for today.
Have a fantastic Friday.
And congratulations on your first week of school.
Bye, stars.